If I look like I'm in a bad mood, it's because the movie I picked this week is another forgotten John Travolta romance film, this time co-starring Olivia Newton John.
Tell me about it, stud.
I wish I could tell you about it, Olivia, but unfortunately it's not Grease that I'm talking about. I like that movie. Oh, no, I'm talking about the other John Travolta, Olivia Newton John team-up.
I'm coming home. I got a little plan for you. I think you're mine.
What the hell was that? Okay, I don't know what that was, but maybe now I'm glad that I'm stuck with their 1983 reunion film, Two of a Kind. Don't remember Two of a Kind? It's the one where God wants to destroy the entire world unless angels can prove to him that goodness exists by hooking up John Travolta and Olivia Newton John. What the f- Maybe I'm being too harsh. If you listen to the 20th Century Fox logo in front of it, it sounds like whatever the hell I'm about to sit through is fucking epic. Ha! Psych! It's not Lawrence of Arabia you're getting, it's Two of a Kind! Hallelujah! 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 Nice callback to my Las Vegas Bloodbath review. Wait, that's not from my video, that's the actual music playing in the opening credits. Something tells me for how well this movie was received, they should have saved the Hallelujah chorus for the end credits. Here we see a group of angels just hanging out in heaven, but it looks as lonely as purgatory.
Want some chicken?
I quit eating meat. Slows me down. I'm glad he's coming back, but there goes my golf game. Hey, Gonzalez, you see where my ball went?
And all the angels in heaven are Rochester from the Jack Benny program, I guess. I can't tell if this is heaven or the opening shootout from Insomnia. The angels are playing golf, but are frustrated when they can't find the ball, which playing golf with white balls within a cloud of white smoke seems so annoying that I'm thinking this may actually be hell.
Charlie, give me my ball. I know you took it. Give me my ball.
And I'm not kidding, God is a character in this film.
He's been working 24 hours a day, 6 days a week since the dawn of time. Don't you think he deserves some kind of rest and change?
Yeah, but he hadn't even...
Well, that's the opposite of a Turkish cut. A Turkish cut is when the music awkwardly goes away from the movie once the scene is over. This soundtrack just interrupted the movie's dialogue.
No, I think I have to do something drastic. I want to start over.
Oh, come on, the movie just started! Don't give up on it yet, God! God informs the angels that he is going to destroy the entire fucking world because there appears to be no goodness left in it, even though the angels already show God examples of it.
A flood worked before. Yeah, I like it.
But you said you'd never do that again.
That's right.
Didn't he promise?
Yes, you did.
Hey, I'm God. I changed my mind.
So I guess the God in this prefers the Old Testament God, and I don't think that someone contemplating mass murder should be judging someone else for their lack of goodness. Let's see who the angels pick as their test subject.
There's one.
Which one?
Him.
That kid?
No, don't show God moment by moment. Show him Saturday Night Fever, Blowout, Grease, any other Travolta movie that won't make God angry. You want to know what's even weirder than this movie's setup? The fact that I think John Travolta's apartment was designed by Pee Wee Herman. I'm gonna turn on my TV and sit in a spot where I can't see it. Badass. Travolta is a struggling inventor who is in deep with the mob.
Or else, I'm gonna take your ears.
Okay, well, forgetting ears. Was it necessary for every sex symbol in the 80s to have Liza Minnelli hair? At least Dudley Moore did it to her face. Travolta needs money desperately, so he, combines his characters from Michael and Hairspray?
Good morning. I came to you because I think you're the prettiest chick in the bank.
Damn it, Travolta, stop hitting on people who look like Lily Tomlin! It's never gonna happen! There, hit on Olivia Newton John. She's from the better 1978 Travolta movie. And why are they picking him as an example of goodness? He's a bank robber whose meet cute with the romantic interest involves a gun and eyes that say, I am gonna murder you. Plus, he really should give Olivia her hair back from Xanadu. I just can't see how this relationship will possibly work.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm single.
The fuck? Well, in her defense, she does know that he's rich now. And he is the hero, so he can't really shoot a guard.
Get down! Bang!
Now he just looks like an idiot.
Let's pick another one. No. He was your choice.
Poor angels. They thought they were getting 1994 comeback Travolta, not 1983 same year as Staying Alive Travolta. Oh, I'll be getting to that fucking thing soon. Also, if humanity is so bad that God needs just one example of goodness, wouldn't the whole world be a post-apocalyptic wasteland of crime? And instead of robbing banks, maybe Travolta could try selling some of his inventions. It kinda seems like some of them work.
Now. It worked.
Oh, I've forgotten to mention their names. Because who cares? You're just gonna call them Danny and Sandy anyway. Okay, fine. In this movie, there's Zach and Debbie. And while Zach got pieces of paper instead of the money he thought he was stealing, way to break one of the commandments there, symbol of goodness, Debbie is having a shit day too.
You're home early.
I got fired.
Yes, how dare you let that man with a gun rob us? You're fired. And who is this guy?
Listen, you shouldn't keep buying things that you can't afford. Very irresponsible.
Thanks, rape landlord. Wait, what the fuck? She pulled the switcheroo and stole the money herself? Is the twist halfway through the movie that Norman Bates is gonna stab her in the shower? Wait till she tells her roommates, Tony Basil and Art Garfunkel.
Okay, bye.
Oh, hey, why did you get fired this time?
No, they say I flirted with a bank robber.
What?
Wait, why the hell did you cut away from that? I have that question too! Whatever, let's check out more of Travolta's wacky inventions!
Zach!
The fuck this character's name is Zach? I'm looking at Ferris Bueller as an adult, aren't I?
Get in there! How? How? Take this!
Well, it's about time we finally got that Rocky and Muggsy movie. A car chase ensues, only the soundtrack is a little weird and out of place.
Go! Go around him! Follow him! Damn it, all right!
That is largely because Olivia Newton John's single, Twist of Fate, became such a hit that 20th Century Fox demanded that the original soundtrack be taken out and replaced with various versions of Olivia's song, even if it doesn't quite fit the scenes. Maybe he should stop off and watch The Playgirl? Okay, I would make a joke about how I'd rather sit through that movie, but I haven't seen that movie, so I don't know if it's better or worse than Two of a Kind, and so far, this is not one of the worst movies I've seen on the site. So I think I'm gonna stick this one out a little longer. Well, that right there proves that God exists, because that is not physically possible! Soon enough, the angels start interacting with the action on Earth, which thank God, because this was giving off a vibe of, we shot this later to insert it into the film because this 84-minute movie ran too short.
I got an idea. What if that kid down there turned himself around and he sacrificed everything for another human being?
Oh, Charlie, a selfish kid like that would never make a supreme sacrifice.
But if he did, that would be a miracle.
God damn it, it's rare that I see a movie's ending spoiled by the same fucking movie!
I'll give you a week. And don't ever say I wasn't generous.
Yeah, I don't think anyone is gonna say that because you're threatening to kill everyone. Oh fuck, this movie is rewinding itself. I don't like the literal backwards direction this movie is going. Wait, Oliver Reed? If I rewind any movie, will Oliver Reed magically show up? Cause, I kinda want that to happen. Oliver Reed plays Beasley, aka Satan, who can magically make girls appear, already making him more likable than God. While the movie wasn't a hit with neither critics nor audiences, so far I can think of one person who was clearly a fan of it, Danny Boyle. Oh, goddammit, stop rewinding the movie. 3 acts is enough. It does not need an act 1.5. Debbie is also a struggling actress who keeps losing parts to Marky Post, I imagine. She even turns her frustration with the bank robbery into a great stage exercise.
You imbecile! You bastard! You...
Does every meet cute in this film have to be fucking terrifying? And why is she scared of him now? She was flirting with him earlier. At least her friend won that Three's Company audition. And every great romance film begins when one character thinks the other is on a mission to murder them. That's why the most romantic movie ever made is Vice Squad. This movie is acting like such a thriller that I'm surprised a cat hasn't been thrown into the shot. Okay, I didn't think you were literally gonna throw a cat into the shot. You wanna try fucking with Lloyd? 'Cause I'm not going to. Obviously, Zach is in the apartment, and he threatens to burn Debbie's headshots unless she gives him the money back. No, don't do that, John! Then the only thing she'll end up in will be that fucking Sordid Lives movie. But once that's over, everything is fine.
Do you know I got fired because of you today? They fired me because you had the gall to rob my window. Can you believe that?
Actually, I can't believe that. Why did you even bother stealing the money? You very well could have sued the bank for wrongful termination. It seems she forgets fairly quickly that he's a bank robber, probably because he does something manly like fix her door.
Don't touch me!
Do you want me to put it in or don't you?
Ooh, are we still talking about a doorknob?
The whole trick to this thing is that you've got to, hold the nuts while you screw.
Yes, thank you. We all masturbated to the physical music video at some point in our lives. Let's just move on. Say, you can tell by the way he uses his walk that he really wants out of this movie fast. Debbie catches up to him and he's able to show off one of his inventions, edible sunglasses. The preview episode of Olivia Tries was okay, but wait till you see her take on a 30-year-old durian fruit. And edible sunglasses are great if you only needed sunglasses for a couple hours, and then they stuck to your face or melted. Kind of an awkward place for a cameo from the film's producer, don't you think? To be honest, the chemistry here between Travolta and Olivia is perfectly fine, which should be obvious given how they've successfully worked together before. When they engage in small talk about his inventions, or her previous job as a waitress, or talking about her acting gigs, those scenes kinda work, and you could see why studios would want them back together in a movie. It's when the plot comes in that things get a little hairy. As you can see, Oliver has taken a night off from the Moulin Rouge, I guess. My god, I've just realized that I'm Jack the Ripper. A nice character placement, by the way. Way to fuck up a perfectly good dinner scene. There's a reason that other gangsters and Satan didn't show up at Jack Rabbit Slim's. That would have been fucking ridiculous.
I got something for you, man.
For her sake, I hope you do, because if you don't, I'm gonna cut her ears off.
What's with this guy's fascination with ears? You're not Dolph Lundgren from Universal Soldier. Stop it! But Satan soon finds out that if God destroys the world, things won't be so good for Satan.
There's something you should know. If there's a flood, he is bringing everyone up there. There'll be no more people down here. You'll be reduced to having to teach evil to animals.
Okay, if mankind is so bad, why the hell is God planning on bringing everyone up to heaven after he kills them? And does something like this have to happen every time there's a main character named Zach?
Freeze it! Rewind!
Wow, I think I made the first Saved by the Bell reference in months that didn't involve an addiction to caffeine pills. By the way, can we just have a spin-off series? Oliver Reed, freeze frame prankster?
Fast forward. Rewind. Freeze it. Fast forward.
I think this is the first time it was the movie that sat on the remote. This is when God shows up to clone Oliver Reed into Eddie Izzard. And it's not a group fight in a comedy unless someone throws a... Oh, god damn it. Did this movie just combine all of the fight scenes from The Great Race into one scene? Or the hell is Peter Falk, goddammit? And what's Oliver doing?
When the rain comes, they run and hide their heads. They might as well be dead.
Damn it, Oliver Reed, it was the other Travolta Olivia Newton John movie that was the musical, not this one. So after Zach runs out on Debbie at the restaurant, he returns to apologize, looking exactly like he did after the premiere of Perfect. Of course, she instantly forgives him, and they even get interrupted by the movie's weird stalker movie character again. But this means that Zach can play protector and turn up the charm.
How is it that I'm in there hanging up your clothes and you're...
Oh, strip. I don't know why, but I honestly love that he thought that move would work. Oh, a nice job ripping off the dance scene from Short Circuit when Stephanie was dancing with number 5 or a... Whoa, fuck! Joke paradox. I'm beginning to ask myself, would I hate this movie more if I hadn't seen moment by moment first? Because despite this stupid plot, the movie's on-screen couple is far sexier and more chemistry charged than this. My god, sis, what did we just do? Scenes here remind us why, even in kind of a bad movie, you can still see why Travolta, despite some career downturns, is still loved by many audiences after nearly 4 decades in the spotlight. When he turns on the charm here, it works, even with the oddly placed music. Why is that training montage music playing over a scene of 2 people on a boat? Oh, and I will say that Olivia really does pull off those edible sunglasses. And there's almost good news when Debbie almost gets an acting gig.
What?
You blew it.
I'm sorry, what happened?
What do you think happened? You should have had the part. You were better.
No, come on!
Forget it.
Come and see me tomorrow?
It was a final call.
You must be able to...
There's nothing I can do. I've had it with you. Goodbye.
Okay.
Yes, how dare you leave your apartment for a little while when you didn't know that I was gonna call? If you want to know what the mobsters are doing, they're out having a conversation with the ringmaster from Dumbo.
I think you're despicable.
And that's what Oliver is like when sober. Oh god, I keep forgetting about the angel plot. Can Scatman Crothers just turn them into kids to play kick the can and get it over with? Not getting an acting gig is also the lamest excuse for a 3rd act breakup.
Suddenly you have ethics?
Yes, I have ethics.
What ethics?
I keep trying. That's my ethic. I stay one step ahead of everybody. Look, I don't wait for anybody to give me anything.
Except at the beginning, when you waited on her to give you money that you were stealing. I don't give a shit about the Rocky and Muggsy plotline either.
Get to I tell you! Now hold his mouth!
I don't know what he said there, but he sounded mad. Let's see if he sounds exactly the same when there's a gun in his mouth.
Don't be mad. Quick, call it.
Well, when you can't tell what the words are, you can't exactly say that the dialogue is bad, now can you? Zach and Debbie are arrested outside, and since when do the Ghostbusters arrest common criminals?
You know, it's funny. I mean, the police had given up on trying to figure out who pulled that special effects robbery.
Okay, just because he has a gimmicky doorbell doesn't mean he's Brian Brown from FX. Don't worry, these two will stand together and not give each other up and...
I went to her window at the bank. She gave me what I thought was the money. But when I got home, that bag was filled with envelopes and papers. She took it.
Oh, give him a break. If he didn't give her up, then he would have won the Razzie Award that year and not Christopher Adkins from A Night in Heaven. Oh shit, is this where we're supposed to put on the 3D glasses? It is a 1983 film, after all. Also, God's voice is starting to sound really familiar.
You're guaranteeing me? Sorry. Tomorrow's the last night. At midnight, mankind is a memory.
Gene Hackman? Well, okay, I was a little mad at God for threatening to destroy mankind unless 2 people bang, but it's fucking Gene Hackman. He can do what he wants. At Olivia's trial, Charles Durning is running a little late. He had to save Carol Kane from someone inside the house. The tape of Zach ratting out Debbie turns up missing, so that's the end of that. Seriously, the whole case against Zach for bank robbery and Debbie for stealing the money herself is just dropped from the movie. Same with the mafia plotline. It's just gone. But she is still a little pissed off at him for ratting her out. And this next music cue is great if you imagine that it's the voice inside of John Travolta's head.
Just a shame that you can be tricked, isn't it, Zach?
Don't know what I'm looking for.
Damn, John's subconscious has a fantastic singing voice. And what the fuck? Now Oliver Reed looks like Dolomite went into the candy making business.
I told you, he's going to bring everyone up. He's going to end life. It'll be like man never existed, because no one will be here to remember him.
Yes, we already know this. And now I'm mad at Hackman God again, because he's gonna kill everyone on the planet just to get back at his one enemy? Never mind what the fuck Hollywood. This is more like, what the fuck, God? When Zach once again tries to apologize, they're soon interrupted by another bank robbery across the street. I wonder what's going on there. That would actually be surprising, but since it's already been explained to us how it's gonna end, this finale is not very suspenseful.
There'll be no surprises.
Yes, I know, you made sure of that. If Travolta can't save her in time, he'll just use her scream to dub over a horror film he's mixing. I am not so sure about the ending here. Alright, I'm kidding. It goes on from there. Zach sacrifices himself for Debbie, just in the nick of time before Earth's deadline, so God spares humanity and even brings Zach back to life. So, now how about ending world hunger? Whatever. This young, good-looking couple ended up together. Isn't that what life's really all about?
God, this has been a crazy week.
Sure has.
Get it? And when the first credits on screen are of the soundtrack, you kind of get an idea of what they were more interested in selling with this movie. Hell, an alternate title for the movie was Twist of Fate, and it's even been shown on cable TV under that title. Because sure, that'll make people forget that it's the same movie. What a coincidence! Trigger Happy looks exactly like that piece of shit movie Mad Dog Time! While lightning didn't strike twice for this Travolta-Olivia team-up, the film's director, John Hersfeld, would go on to make better received films, such as 2 Days in the Valley and 15 Minutes. As for Two of a Kind, I hate to be the guy who says, ugh, I've seen far worse. But yes, I have seen far worse than Two of a Kind, even by what the fuck Hollywood standards. This movie is really dumb, makes no sense, plot lines are just dropped, but the likability of its stars, who do give good performances, make it a little hard to hate. Especially when you're used to seeing this kind of on-screen pairing. So yes, this movie is better than seeing E.T. get fucked. Take that for what it's worth. But maybe it's been God's divine plan all along to make movies like Nuki and Night of Horror so that his co-starring vehicle Two of a Kind looks better by comparison. Well, touché, it worked.
I like your doorbells.
Oh, huh, you're back already? Oh, right, you probably want to know what the theme week is going to be for the 250th episode, don't you? Well, that is if we are counting the 4 exclusive DVD episodes, which we are. So, theme week, alright, let me think here. Oh, isn't it obvious? E.T. week! Wait, I already did that. Pierre Kirby week again? Oh no, there's only one more of those. Pierre Tremblay week? I don't know if I can think of 5 of those. There's gotta be something. Oh, I got it. Sasquatch week.